Morning and welcome to our Feel Good Friday, Feel Good chair workout. Excellent for anyone working from home, open to all, but especially our seniors, our elderly, our vulnerable and less mobile. I'm joined by my amazing mother-in-law, Nisha Ben Mahendra Mehta, and we hope you will enjoy this workout with us. It is covering my Feel Good prescription. I have amazing participants joining us on Zoom every single week. So hello, lots of waves to you all. I will show you the screen shortly. If you'd like to join on Zoom, sign up to my free newsletter on my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com. It will give you a link to get access to our seniors WhatsApp group where I send out all the session reminders, login information, and the newsletter actually is great, so you'll be able to see everything that's going on in my world. I provide free tips and workouts. So head over to my website, and all our sessions are saved on my YouTube channel. So please subscribe for free, and please work out with us more than once a week so we can hit the government guidelines of exercise to help us reduce so many risks of chronic illnesses, from everything from diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's, dementia, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, even reducing your risk of early death. So lots and lots of benefits. And of course, we are exercising for sanity, not vanity. Yay! Should we say, do you want to say it? Exercise.
For sanity, not vanity.
Oh, isn't she cute? So yes, the most important is that I want to enjoy this workout and you're going to feel good physically, but also mentally. So we're going to start today. We're going to do a little bit of focus more on our hips and our backs today, because when we're sitting for long periods, our hips can get very tight. And also I hear a lot about back pain. So I'm going to focus a little bit more on those areas and see how you feel. You just do what you can. We do have a little bit of equipment with us, but everything is accessible from home. If you have a resistance band, amazing. It's just available on Amazon until I get my own range of products one day. Or you could use a pair of old tights, or even a scarf, but something with a bit of stretch would be great. Most of my people on Zoom have their bands that I can see. So we're going to start first with some spinal twists. You can drop the band for now. We're just going to put our hands either side of our ears. We're going to open out our elbows. The whole workout, you're going to try and bring your belly button in towards your spine. We're going to try and keep our shoulder blades nice and retracted. Rather than rounding, I'd like you to sit nice and tall, seated or standing. We're going to just twist round to one side. Exhale and inhale. You don't have to go far with this movement, but we're going to keep those elbows back. We're going to smile. So let me see everyone on Zoom smile. Mummy, give me a smile. Beautiful. Doesn't that make you feel good already? Makes me feel good seeing everyone on Zoom smiling and Mummy smiling. Exhale, inhale. Now, where can you feel that? Can you feel it in your middle back? Yeah, your upper back maybe. That thoracic spine area is where a lot of us get tight when we're sitting for long periods. So how about when you're watching TV, you could just add a few of these in, yeah? In maybe the advert breaks, or even while you're watching. Let's do one more on each side. Just a little bit of movement for your back. You're giving it a bit of tender, loving care and release. Excellent work. We're going to try that now with the band, if you have one. If you don't, simply do the same exercise again. If you do have a band, just bring it up and slightly behind your head. And then you're going to either keep some tension or keep it loose to begin with. You're going to just simply use that lovely twist again. Maybe if you've got a bit of resistance on the band, so you can hold it nice and tight, you will be working those arm muscles now as well as those back muscles a little bit more. You might feel it in your shoulders. Can you feel this, Mummy?
Yes.
Is it harder or easier with the band for you?
It's same.
Same? Okay, good. So if you want to make it challenging, you can move your hands closer on the band so you have more resistance, yeah? We're getting our muscles stronger by gripping, by using them tight. Good. One more on each side. And relax. The whole workout is your workout. Anything you can't do, you find an exercise that you enjoy. Let's do our shoulder flossing. We're going to get this in nice and early. This is the same flossing, just like brushing your teeth. I would love you to do every single day. We're going to hold it nice and loose to start. Just bring your arms up and try and get them behind and over your back. Now you may struggle to get them all the way around. You may struggle to keep it straight. But if you need to bend those arms, that's absolutely fine. We're inhaling, we're exhaling. I want you to really focus on that breath because that's going to help us calm the body and the mind. You made it here today. Congratulate yourself. It's sometimes difficult to start exercise or get in the right frame of mind. So let's use our breath. It's so powerful to help calm and bring in that parasympathetic nervous system to make us feel relaxed so we can enjoy this workout as a treat for our bodies and mind. How does this feel today, Mummy?
Good.
Good. So if you want to make it harder, you move your hands closer so you have more resistance on the band or tights or scarf. Otherwise, you can hold it nice and loose. And if anyone hasn't got a band, you can just simply do the same movement. I'm trying to go up and over. So I'm really working this shoulder, ball and socket joint. I'm giving it that lovely range of movement. You've done quite a few now. If you haven't rested in between, do you feel a little bit of burning sensation? You might feel the lactic acid in the muscles. And let's relax. Well done. How did it feel? Okay?
Yes, good.
Good? Okay, brilliant. So we're going to just do a few pull-aparts while we've got the band. We're going to try and keep our arms straight in front of us. Then we're going to move them out to the side. Now, what I'm focusing on is actually bringing my shoulder blades together. I want you to squeeze the back together. It can be a very small movement. So exhale and release. You can move the arms a little bit forward, squeeze and pull and release. Inhale. On the hard part of the movement, you exhale. So use your breath, breathe out. Try and focus your brain because we want to keep our brains fit to help reduce risks of dementia, Alzheimer's. The research is incredible. If we hit the government guidelines of exercise, you can reduce your risk of Alzheimer's by up to 40 to 50%, yeah? So that means everyone in your 30s and 40s, it actually starts in our middle age. Exhale, inhale, but I'm making you focus. I want you to send those messages from the brain to tighten the back muscles. Exhale, inhale. Does it feel okay, Mummy?
Yes.
One more and relax the arms. It's quite hard to even keep your arms up this position for a long period. When I'm talking, anyone that has done my workouts before, I would love you to get your steps in. That is from your chair, like Mummy will demonstrate, or even standing. I'm obviously doing the Diabetes 1 Million Step Challenge, which is not too late to join. You could even do 500,000. A million steps is about 10 to 11,000 steps a day. And if you break it up into our little exercise snacks, you just go for 10 minutes. through the day, it's actually quite achievable, but you can get your steps in now, and I'm planning to help get my step count while I'm talking. If you want to rest, please rest. We're going to sit down now, and we're going to do a little bit of movement just in terms of our neck and arms. So we're going to just relax our neck and just give it a few neck circles after that banded movement. Just another nice way to warm it all up. Inhale, exhale. Well done, everyone on Zoom. And then change direction for me when you're ready. You're going to just go around the other direction. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Good. Couple more circles. And relax. Lovely. We're now going to do a slightly new move. We're going to do a little bit of movement for our arms, shoulders. Now, the higher I lift my elbows, I'm going to have to keep them up. And I'm just doing a little circular movement here, yeah, in front of my chest. The whole time I've got my belly button sucked in towards my spine. So we're training our stomach muscles to work, keeping them strong. Do you like this new move, Mummy?
Very nice.
Oh, does she like it? What does it remind you of?
My childhood.
I know. What is this? I was trying to think as well. Was it a game or something?
I don't know.
Anyone on Zoom, does this remind you of your childhood? Put your thumbs up. Yes, Sheila Ben Poppet and Sarah Ben Shah. I'm trying to think what this was as well, because it is. So let's change direction. Now, if you want to, we can add in some steps here and just make it a bit of a more challenging workout. But we're keeping our arms going here if you can. At any point, if you need to rest, drop them down, reset, rejoin. Let's change direction again. So change direction. We'll have to think what this game was, because it does remind me of something as well. It's one of those memories somewhere in the brain. It must be a song or something, maybe, was it? But Mummy is smiling, which is so nice. This is so nice to see her brain trying to work out what memory this is. Let's change direction with the arms again. If you can, we're going a little bit longer, just to really warm everything up. Good. Give us a smile. You can get your feet slower, faster, or you can even rest. Oh, wind the bobbin up. Yes, you're right. So this is from Gemma at the Gables Care Home. That's exactly what it is. Do you remember this? Wind the bobbin up. I'm not going to sing. I'll have to play it and Google it for you afterwards. The Gables Care Home are with us this morning, and they have an amazing 100-year-old lady who may be joining us today. I'm going to share some. Reminded me it is from Wind the Bobbing Up. Well done. Okay, relax everyone. We'll be adding that one in. So now we're going to do a new move again. I thought of this last night because I was thinking about cardiovascular exercises. When you're in the gym, I often get my clients to do some rowing. I have a rower in my house as well. And I ask them to bring the bar in towards their belly button. So imagine you're holding the bar. You're going to squeeze those back muscles together again. So you're really rowing nice and tight. And then what I thought we could do, because I've invented this overnight while I was writing out the plan for this week, is we're going to try and bring in our leg extension. So obviously we can't do a full movement with our legs. If we were rowing, I was thinking we could try both legs, but it's very difficult on a chair. So what I'd like you to do is focus on lifting one leg up and row. Squeeze those arms back. How does this feel, Mummy? Yeah, so we're back to things that I'm sure Mummy enjoys. We've been on boats before together, but nice little bit of rowing. If it's difficult to lift the leg, just simply do the arms. And when we lift the leg, what do I want you to do, Mummy? I want you not to just lift it, but we are
stretching the whole leg.
Yeah, we're using all these muscles, which are so important to help us stay strong, to help us get up off our seats, to help our knees stay strong. So we're rowing away, and I'm going to show you how amazing, if you can keep going. We've actually got the Gables Care Home there. Can you see them? They're amazing. We've got all of our amazing Zoom participants here. So can you see them all? Give them all a little wave. Yay! Incredible. I've got my mum there in the middle, Kumadvensha, the Gables Care Home, with lots of them joining on there. I think they call it their Feel Good Fitness Friday. So excellent. I hope you're all enjoying the rowing. You could go slow, you could go fast. Let's just do 5 more seconds. 3, squeeze back, 2, and 1. Excellent. Yay, we've got them on Zoom, on the large screen on YouTube, sorry, so we can see you all. Give us a wave, Gables Care Home. Give us a wave. We can see you all on YouTube at the moment. Aren't they lovely? You are amazing. Well done for joining in. So we could try the row with a band now. We could really try and squeeze the arms back. So we're going to do the same exercise. If you don't have a band, or if you don't want to use a band, that's fine. You do the same thing again. We're going to lift back and squeeze. Now, can you feel that, Mummy? A little bit more, because we're going to hold the band quite tight, and we're going to bring those elbows out, and we're going to squeeze those back muscles together. So if you can, we're going to row again, lifting one leg at your own pace. I think we've got all the old nursery rhymes. Row, row, row your boat now is in my head. And you have got your lovely grandchildren, Mummy, so you can sing it to Ashaya and Shreyan. My mum can sing it to my nephew and niece, or my brother's children, Aurelia and Rowan, I'm sure. And a lot of you, if you have grandchildren, you can show them that we are doing row, row, row your boat. But I can actually feel this. Can you feel it?
Yeah.
I'm getting quite hot here. Yeah. I'm getting really warm. So let's try and carry on for a few more seconds. 3, lifting that leg extension with the row, and 1. Woo! Well done. It looks easy, but that was actually quite challenging. Have a little breather, because we're doing our cardio section now. So we started with our rowing. We're now going to add a bit of boxing, and I can see it is Bipin who joins us every week. Hi, Bipin. He's always boxing even when I'm resting, and so is Hansa Ben. She's already boxing away. Excellent. So we are going to do a little bit of boxing with our high knees. You can stay seated or you can stand. We want to try and lift the knee up. Now, obviously, if you're standing, you're doing a bit of balance work, which is so important to be doing every day to reduce your risks of falls. But we're lifting the knee, and Mummy, even if you're seated, I want you to focus on your lower stomach muscles, lifting that knee up towards your chest. So if you were to put your hands in front of you, can you try and touch the hands, breathing through? This should be quite challenging. And then we're going to, optional is we're going to punch up in the air, really punch it out. So we're getting our lovely bit of boxing in. Now we're going to keep going this first round for about another 15 seconds. Get used to the exercise. Box it out. So really punch out any worries, any stress. I want you to just leave it all behind here. And we're working as a big community today on Zoom, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. I want us all to feel good together. Keep going. Can you feel it, Mummy?
Yeah.
And 5 more seconds. 2, 1. Relax. Have a little sense check. If I was to ask you out of 10, where 0 is where you're in bed, and 10 is where Lavina, I cannot do any more exercise. I'm exhausted. Where do you think you are, Mummy?
We can do exercise.
So what number between 0 and 10? And on Zoom, if you are near your
9.
9, so you're nearly out of breath, yeah? Where you're finding it hard. Anyone want to put their fingers up what number you're on at the moment? And some of you have already started marching. Taruna Ben is on about a 7. Selena is on a 10, so you're on maximum. My mum is on 7. Good, lovely, I can see 8. Manju Ben is on 8, brilliant. Varsha is on about 6. We're all different. This is the rate of perceived exertion. Something obviously I was trained on when I did my qualifications. I'm also about a 6 or 7, surprisingly, just from doing all this. But that means I can still talk, but I'm slightly out of breath. I'm probably in my aerobic zone, training zone. Now, between us, and as we continue with exercise, you may feel like you're getting fitter, things get a bit easier. If you're a 9, obviously rest. If you're about a 6, like some of you are already, you're getting your steps in, and you can just keep it to where you feel comfortable, yeah? But that's great, because no one was below a 4 or a 5. That means we are getting the benefits of a higher heart rate for a long period of time, which is where we get the benefits. So although we work hard doing our housework, and you feel like you're exercising, we want to keep the heart rate up in this cardio section to over a 6 or 7, which would be really, really good. So let's do it once more, and you can maybe try and get from your, maybe it's about a 4 or 5 right now, you can try and get it to about 7, 8 or 9 again, yeah? But breathe, take rest when you need to. So let's go, everyone, my Feel Good team, let us punch it up, lift your knees or just walk it out, fast or slow. You could add some tins in the future when you do this workout off my YouTube channel on your own. Again, you could add some tins in your hands, just to add a little bit extra if you wanted to. So keep punching it out, keep lifting your knees. Excellent work. Let me give everyone a little show of everyone on Zoom. Amazing. How inspiring are you all? I think you're all incredible. Just joining in, doing what you can today. 5 more seconds. Punch it out. 3, 2, 1. Breathe. Whew. Yeah, so it's higher heart rate again. So you're just starting to get in tune with your body on what number you're on out of 10. Anyone want to put their fingers up again? What number are you on roughly after those? Oh, wow, good. Selena, again, about a 9 or 8, I think it is. Ayush Ben, I can see about an 8. Excellent, well done. And Gemma from the Gables Care Home, you're saying a 9. Fantastic effort. We're going to do one more new exercise. I've been thinking out of the box last night. We're going to do a little bit of skipping. Did you like skipping? I bet Mummy was good at skipping. She's very good at table tennis and her sport. So I can imagine she was skipping in the playground. We don't have a skipping rope, but we're going to pretend we have a rope. So that rope has to go round. We're using our arms to lift it up and round. And we could just step over it, step right. Or if you're seated, you could try and do a little skip. So double feet or single feet. How does it feel, Mummy? Good, very nice, yay.
of childhood.
This is a real feel-good memories of childhood session, I think. So everyone is smiling, which I love. You could do single, some of you are standing, so I'll demonstrate standing, and I'm skipping. You could go fast. Obviously, in some of my other workouts, we do skipping where I'm going fast, but I'm going to keep it slow today. Nice steady pace. Keep going for me, everyone. We'll have a little break in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. How did that feel?
Right.
Good. So we're doing quite a bit of cardio. Have a little breather. On the next one, I'm going to take a little video that I will put on my social media later. So if you're following me on Instagram or Facebook, have a little look. I might even put it on my Twitter. So we are going to do a bit more skipping. Bring the heart rate down. It's actually nice to go up and down with the heart rate. As you get fitter, you will recover quicker as well. So you'll be able to talk quicker. Do you feel like you can talk yet?
Yes,
Your heart rate's got back to normal?
Yeah.
Mummy's ready for some more skipping. So I would love you all to start skipping again. I'll demonstrate the standing options. Or seated, you could do single leg, you could go faster, if anyone can. Or seated, like Mummy's doing. You are going to lift, she's lifting both legs. Good, just keep your face and head facing forward. You're going to just skip along with me. I'm going to take a little clip. We have incredible members here on Zoom regularly with me. Love seeing you all. They're all skipping along with me. Back to childhood today. We've done rowing. We've done wind the bobbin up. We're doing nursery rhymes and skipping. Great work, everyone. Keep going. Just a few more seconds. Single or double leg. 3, 2, and 1. Yay. Excellent. Now that also will have got your steps in, yeah, today. So that will also all count. Breathe. We're going to do a little bit now of our more strength training. So I'm going to grab the band. I'm going to show you 2 options while you recover. What we're going to do is we're going to try and do a row. You're going to stay seated, but I'm showing you from the side that you're going to keep your back nice and straight. You're not going to arch your back around it. We want to keep it nice and straight, and we're going to squeeze the arms in where the elbows come close to your body, and you're tightening. We're working on our back especially. So some of you have got a band. I want you to try both options, either bands or maybe some light weights, so some tins or plastic bottles or even body weight. So if you have no bands, that's fine. The Gables Care Home, I can see you're already working hard. We're going to do a bit of strength training now to help reduce our risks of osteoporosis, get those muscles and bones nice and strong. So we're going to squeeze up and down. Now, you don't have to go super forward. If I was standing, obviously it's a little bit harder. I'm squeezing up and down, but I want you to keep your stomach muscles in tight to protect your lower back. And if I was using weights, so Mummy, you decide which one you prefer. Just like everyone at home, I want you to practice. You want to just squeeze in and slowly extend the arms out. So I hope you can all see that. I'm going to do it standing just so you see from the side. Exhale, inhale. My hands, my wrists and my arms are all in a straight line, especially when you're holding any weights, your plastic bottles, your tins. Start off light, so just use some tins. If you like the resistance band, Mummy, can you feel that? I want you to squeeze in and I want you to tighten this part of your back. Can you feel?
Yes.
So you can come slightly forward if you want with your torso. That's it, and you're squeezing up. Let me have a little peek on Zoom, because this is quite a hard one, but we're just squeezing up. Make sure we keep our back straight, our stomach muscles tight. Just do one more and relax. I always say go for about 10 repetitions, yeah? So we're working in a hypertrophy rep range. Don't worry, it's technical, but it just means that we're getting our muscles stronger, we're increasing our muscle mass, and we're hopefully burning some fat to help maintain a healthy weight, to help reduce our risks of things like diabetes. The more muscle you have in your body, the more calories you're going to be burning throughout the day. So when people ask me how to lose weight, I say strength training is so important. So did everyone understand that? The more muscles you have in your body, the more effective it is for you to burn more calories throughout the day. Yeah. So where I love my food, and now I can eat exactly what I want, because I know that my muscle mass is quite high, and I've built that up over a 10 to 13 year period, right? So we keep training regularly, consistency. Let's try a different exercise now. Just relax your shoulders. We're going to do a little bit of swimming. So again, the things that we all enjoy. Maybe when we're younger, we're going to swim. We're going to use our arms. Imagine we're in a beautiful ocean, swimming through, sun is shining. We're feeling great. We're feeling light and free. And you can close your eyes and imagine this. I'm sure Mommy is imagining. Where are you imagining Mommy swimming?
Mombasa.
Mombasa Beach, just like my mum, with them, they both grew up there. Now, because I said about muscle mass, that's body weight, which is great. When you start progressing, you might want to add in some light weights. So Mommy, just use your tins or very light weights. And that's where we start increasing our muscle mass, and it gets a little bit harder. So we're going to do a weighted swim. If you've got some tins, or if you can go to the kitchen quickly and grab some plastic, very light weights or tins, I would say just try a few. Now I can feel that much more. Exhale, inhale. Keep breathing. We'll do about 3 more. How is that, Mommy? Okay?
Yes.
2 and 1. Woo! I'm feeling very warm. Are you? It is definitely feeling warmer in the UK today. We have global participants. Keep hydrated. Little sips through the workout if you want. What we're going to do is add on. So you don't have to add on weight, but we're going to add on our heel raises. So when I lift my heel off the ground, we are working
on the calf muscles.
Yay! She's just the best. She's my best partner, fitness buddy. She listens to everything and she remembers everything. So we're going to lift our heels and we're tightening these lower leg calf muscles, yeah, to keep those strong. You could do this anytime you're seated, anywhere, yeah, watching TV, advert breaks, anytime you've just got a bit of time or in the day. Let's go swimming, and you can add in your weights again if you want. If it was too hard, you can drop the weight, but a little bit extra as you progress. We're going to swim, but we're going to lift the heels at the same time. Can you lift and squeeze? Good. Is everyone enjoying the swimming here?
Yes.
Yay, good. Big smiles, everyone. Exhale, inhale. Lift the heels, squeeze the calves. Arms are working hard as well. Breathe through, try and keep your back and neck nice and straight. 2 and 1. Excellent. Great work. I think everyone there has enjoyed the swimming, because I can see lots lots of smiles today, and you all look beautiful and handsome to the men. You all look fantastic. Good. From that, we're going to make sure we always get our sit and stands in. Now, this is a really important exercise, and I saw a video just the other day where they said, just imagine that when you're standing up, each time you have to quickly do 1 or 2 sit and stands extra before you get up. So every time you're coming off the sofa, you could just add in 3 extra sit and stands, and that way through the day you're taking these little bite-sized amounts of exercise, like our exercise snacking. Now, just to recap, I know a lot of you can, some of you can't. So anyone that cannot can, if you're in the Gables care home or a Sunnyside care home, there's a few care homes that join us every single week. I'd like you to just do your leg extensions. What I'd like you to try today is to maybe hold here for a few seconds. So while you other people are standing, I want you to hold. Now, Mummy, can you feel that? If you hold,
Yeah.
Everyone try this. It's a good way to warm up your thigh muscles. Before you do the sit and stand, hold out. You could increase that hold 5 seconds to 10 to maybe even 15 seconds. And again, do this when you're watching TV, maybe before a meal at the table. Even if you're working from home, tighten these muscles, flex the foot, bring the toe towards your body. So my toe is not there. I'm feeling it more if I bring the toe towards me, and you can hold. So at anyone that can't sit or stand, do the leg extensions or even keep moving for me just while we get this one in. Find something you enjoy. Let's start. You have the chair. Any beginners or people that aren't able to stand easily, use the chair as support. Let's all come up just a few inches. Exhale back down. Now, the important part is that the knees go out, the weight stays in your heels, and we are really coming up nice and slow, squeezing everything and slowly coming back down safely. For those that can stand, that I have seen on Zoom, I want you to all squeeze up, tighten all the muscles, especially in your glutes, your thighs. If you don't need the chair, you can keep your hands in front of you. You slowly come down, and today we're going to try and go straight back up. So it's almost like a little touch. Inhale, exhale, squeeze up. Now make sure your knees are protected. I'll show you again like I do every week from the side. I want your knees to stay back, so I don't want them to come forward. I can see my toe here. So as I'm sitting, I can check that I can see my toes. I squeeze up. The knees always go in the same direction as your toes. Maybe do a couple more, because Mummy, we're doing about 10. So what are you on, do you think?
5.
5, okay, let's squeeze up, everyone. If you need the chair, please use the chair. If you can't stand, just do some leg extensions, maybe add some holds in. Good, let's do one more together. Exhale and inhale. Very good. Excellent. If you could do 3 sets of 10, that would be the goal. If you start off by doing 5, then you start getting to 10, then you start having a little break and do another set of 10. Every day you could do a little squat or sit and stand snack for me. Imagine how strong your legs would get. As we talked about, when we start adding in weight, it gets a little bit more challenging. So anyone that's ready to add in a bit of weight, you can grab your plastic bottles, your tins, your dumbbells. You could even make a rucksack on your back, on both shoulders, and add a little bit of weight in. And we can increase the weight each time you do the workout, yeah? But see what's right for you. We always go up gently when we increase the weight. So shall we try and do 10 more, Mummy, with a little weight? Okay, let's go. Squeeze up and slowly coming back down. We are really using all our lower body muscles. We're using our core. Inhale, exhale, squeeze up. Now, when I say squeeze, I am tightening all my glute muscles, my core, my thighs. I want to really visualize, get that mind over muscle connection. I can see excellent weights here being used. Let me take a little clip of you all. If I can find my, yeah, let me video you all. Just do 2 or 3 more because I love what you're all using. I can see plastic bottles, I can see tins, I can see people that can't sit and stand, just doing simple leg extensions. Very good. Get to your 10, so maybe 2 more. Sit and stand, keeping our lower body muscles really strong, and relax, everyone. Great work. Give yourselves a little clap. So, just before we finish with our stretch, we want to make sure we work our hip muscles. So we're going to start with some hip circles. Mummy, you can start standing. So Mummy's going to stand. You can stand even on the side of my chair there. And she's going to be standing, but if anyone's seated, I will show you. We're going to just try and draw some small circles with your legs straight. You can do it standing and hold on to the chair for balance, but we're trying to really rotate this hip, big ball and socket joint to keep it mobile. It's quite hard, even if you're seated, because it's that leg extension again. Relax, and then you can change directions. Maybe aiming for about 8 or 10. Now, if you're standing, try not to move your whole body. Try and keep everything still. Hold on to your chair and use your core muscles to keep you balanced. That leg is going to take all your weight, so we're building up strength and to balance out muscle differences in both legs. You're keeping your hips nice and mobile. You could go nice and big, or you can just keep them small, seated or standing, and relax. Really focus. I like sometimes holding on, if you're standing, to your hip. You can really feel it working. Can you feel the difference? So, Mummy, do you want to swap that side? So just come on.
This way.
Yeah, come on that side. Perfect. Hopefully you can see her. Let's change direction. If anyone can't do this, get your steps in as always. But a bit of balance work every day is recommended to help reduce your risk of falls. Yeah. So we're working our hips to keep them mobile. You could do this even lying down on your back, but I want you to try and keep everything still and just really isolate this movement on your hips. And let's change direction. This is your last bit of work before we have a lovely stretch together. Good, keep going. Great work. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent work. If anyone would like to send me any photos of you working out with me, if you have anyone in your house that can take a picture, even you, the back of you and us on your screens to show us where you're working out. If you don't want to show your face, I would love to share them on my social media to help inspire and motivate others. So even if you just want to take a selfie or a picture of us on your TV or your iPad or your phone, send them over to me if you're on the WhatsApp group or on the email or my contact on my website. So let's stretch, everyone. This is your lovely reward. Last few minutes of self-care. I want you to just bring one leg, if you can, onto your foot on the opposite knee. And what we're going to try and do, this might be challenging already, is we're going to try and just push this knee out slightly, and you may feel a nice opening here in your hip, yeah? So we're going to hold our stretches at the end of the workout to reduce risk of injury and lengthen the muscles out. What you can do to make it a little bit more challenging is bring your chest down towards your here. So you can keep your back nice and straight and just move the upper body down. Encourage that knee out. Just see how it feels. I want you to breathe and hold. And just do what feels good for you, because I want you to bring your heart rate down, even if you just focus on your breath. Couple of deep inhales and exhales. And relax. Good. And let's try the other side. If it feels okay for you, you're going to try and bring this foot up, and you're just going to keep it out. If you want to make it harder, you can bring your chest towards that foot. Otherwise, stay nice and tall. Hold it out. Nice big breaths. Inhale, exhale. If it feels tight, send that breath. Use the exhale to release any tension. One more deep breath here. Excellent. Well done. We're going to simply lift our arms up, and we're going to just collapse into a nice forward fold where my blood starts rushing towards my brain. It should be a nice calming effect. I'm relaxing my head and neck. I don't want any tension. You can let the arms surrender. You can just breathe here. Let everything go. Release out your back. And then take a deep breath in. Engage your stomach muscles. And slowly, slowly roll up the spine. Head and shoulders come up last. Did you like that one?
Yes.
Yeah, so a little bit of a forward fold, but you slowly come up. We're now going to stretch out our back, which worked really hard. So you're going to bring your hands, you can stay seated or standing, into the middle of your back. We'll release out our chest first, because it's all connected. We're going to bring our elbows back and just really push your elbows out. Try and release out your chest muscles. Before we try and hug a tree, you're going to bring your arms round, try and just touch your fingertips and create a C shape in your spine. So your chin comes towards your chest. And can you feel that, Mummy? I'm trying to really, so just literally, Mummy, with your arms a bit straighter, yeah? We will do our feel good hug in a minute. So let's try that again. Just opening out your chest. Breathe in, elbows come back, and then we're gonna hug. Just open out, really round the back. Can you feel that release there? Mummy, does that feel okay?
Yes.
Good. And then, yes, we're always gonna do a feel good hug, where we open out, really open out your arms. Take a lovely positive breath in, and I want to send this hug to all of you, wherever you are in the world, whenever you do this workout. A big hug yourself from me to you. I think you're all amazing. It just makes my day seeing you work out with me. I love your comments. I love your photos. I love the messages. So keep sending them. And I think you're all brilliant, whatever you've done today. Let's take one final side stretch. So we're going to bring one leg out, and we're going to just reach over. You're going to give me a little wave. That's it. So from this hand all the way down to that leg, you should feel a nice stretch down the side. Excellent. Let us get a last little wave. If you, Mummy, show them on the other side. Let me take a little clip of you all. Waving. Breathing through, give me a little smile. Yay. Great work. And then our feel good finish, seated or standing. We're going to take a nice big positive inhale, breathing in lots of positivity. Exhale any negativity, stress, anxiety all away. Mummy, would you like to do one in Gujarati?
વિચારો લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બારે અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Excellent, thank you. One final big positive inhale, you amazing team. Bring it all together at the top. Bring those hands and positivity down to your heart center. Give yourselves a massive clap. I will be staying on Zoom to talk to everyone while I save the sessions on Facebook and Instagram. And also, Mummy would like to do a very quick 1 minute silence. If everyone could just stay on Zoom for a very religious, auspicious man that's passed away. But I will just, in India, but I will just come off YouTube, Instagram and Facebook first. So thank you so much for joining us. Please share these workouts. Well done, Mummy. And thank you so much.